following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-Minute Warning.
If the only reason that you can think of to not be with this chick is because of her name, use a whole bitch. use a whole bitch, man.
He didn't say half. He said whole. I'm crying.
I mean, a whole bitch?
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. Once again, always, it's your man, Ruben Brown, in the house. And, of course, AG is right here beside me. What's going on, AG?
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Ah, man. You know what? This is a great day.
Why is it a great day, sir?
It's the first day of vacation. I'm off the whole damn week.
You know, that is always like, actually, it's not even the first day. It's the moment you get off of work before vacation.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's amazing.
Bruh, I did negative stuff today.
That's what vacation is for, sir.
Yo, I know, man. It felt good to sit, watch some TV, fall asleep, wake up, and the shit had gone off.
Yes.
Oh, man.
That is productive on vacation as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, shit, that was like super productive. I ate super late. I got up at like 9 o'clock. I was like,
Wow,
oh,
9 o'clock? That's sleeping in, sir.
Bro.
That's
We can
almost
talk about
hipster
that.
sleeping in.
And we can talk about that shit later because we got to get my 5 for you out here today, boy.
Yes, we do. Get your Geritol ready, y'all.
Oh, hey, man, this is the greatest thing ever. But yeah, man, vacation started today. I mean, you know, and it's raining outside. Which,
Oh, nice and cozy.
Which was a message from God saying, Ruben, stay your black ass in the house.
Is that what he said? I don't
He
think he
said
said it
that-
just that way, but
You know what?
I'm pretty sure he didn't say it quite that way.
Well, that's the way I interpret it.
Okay.
Stay your black ass. I didn't even look, bruh. I didn't look out a window until like 6 o'clock.
Absolutely. I don't even go outside.
I didn't open the door. I didn't look at the door. I mean, because ain't no doors in my house closed. Because it's my house.
Exactly.
You know? Bruh.
He said, wait a minute, it's because it's your...
Bruh. And then to double dip on that, my phone didn't ring once today.
Sweet. I mean, if you wanted it that way, sweet.
I mean, you know, people be like, how come you don't go somewhere? Bruh, let me hit you out with something. Staycations are the greatest shit ever.
Absolutely.
I mean, I will not confirm deny if I took a shower today.
You didn't.
But
the idea that you brought it up lets me know you
matter.
did.
I mean, I don't smell though, because fuck all that.
It doesn't matter if you smell. You're
Yeah.
on vacation. And you're
Yeah,
alone.
Yeah, but you still can't like walk around
Yes,
with
you can, sir. Yes,
You can, but that's just nasty.
I mean, I feel like when I'm on vacation and when I was single, when I started smelling myself, like literally, not figuratively, that's when I took a shower. Because you know what? I didn't have to. I didn't have to go to work.
I ain't had to impress nobody.
Exactly.
I mean, but still, nah, man. You know, like I won't stink and shit. I ain't walking around.
Ruben,
All
look,
that.
man.
I
It
mean, I'm
doesn't
just saying.
matter. It doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't. No, I've been days where, you know,
Exactly. It's questionable, but it doesn't matter.
yeah, and the feet still healing too, man.
How
Bro, I
long,
got this-
how long will it take your feet to heal? And how
About 2
badly
weeks.
were they injured?
Nah, they're pretty fucked up.
And it's like you didn't really feel it for real?
Yeah,
That is
but
like
I mean,
dangerous, isn't it? Not being able to feel pain?
yeah, that's why you gotta get that shit checked out. So, I mean, the thing about it now is like, I get up. Like this week is gonna be awesome because I ain't gotta go work. So I'm gonna get up, take the pill, put the ointment on them joints, wrap them bitches up, and put on a cover so I can walk around the house. You know?
Isn't that lovely?
So, man,
I mean,
it
doesn't make it worth all the money you pay for your mortgage in moments like this?
Man, it doesn't matter if it was mortgage or a goddamn apartment, bro. Like, even an apartment, that's the way I live.
mean, I'm just saying, I'm talking to you, so you have a mortgage. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but staycations are the greatest shit ever. Like, how much money do you spend?
Zero.
I pay bills. Oh, no, I pay bills a day.
But you have
can't-
no additional charges, though.
Oh, God, no. No. My car is like, my owner don't love me. And I'm just like, bro, sorry, you in the rain today, bro.
Well, it's good for
But
you.
I'll take your ass out later.
Well, it's good for you. Cars don't have feelings, sir.
Exactly. You know, I don't even have a name for my car. Some people be naming that shit like Gertrude and shit. I ain't got time for all that. Like Betty.
Man, Lauren named my expedition Bertha. I'm like, that's the worst. And I love my grandmother, but that's the worst name ever.
I was gonna say that's an old black woman name,
Isn't it? And only name worse than that's probably Beulah. Do you have any Beulahs on our family? On your side,
Man.
my side? I don't think we have any Beulahs on my dad's side. Beulah's like a. Could you imagine the finest woman that you think is the finest woman ever?
Her
And you
name's
walk up
Beulah.
to her and she's totally into you. And she said, well, you said, what's your name, boo? And she says, Beulah. You still keep on talking to her? Does the name turn you off?
I look at it, baby, I'm so sorry. Because your parents set you up for failure.
So you kick it to the curb?
I don't know about that.
you had mentioned a woman that's beautiful to you like in the last couple of weeks. Who was it? It was somebody, I forgot her name, but
There are a lot of beautiful women out here.
well, it was that level of pretty.
Yeah, but I mean, yo,
Would you
man,
still date her, man, Beulah?
I mean, beggars can't be choosers, bro.
You're not begging. She's into you.
I mean, yeah, she
like,
I mean-
hey, Ruben, how you doing? How you know my name? Well, I've been
I wouldn't
watching
call her
you.
Beulah. I call her B, or for baby,
Or
or some
Lala.
shit like that. She would get a nickname real quick.
You would never call her Beulah.
Hell to the no.
So
Yeah,
wait a
what's
minute.
your-
When you
what's your
introduced her
middle
to...
name?
Huh?
What's your middle name? Suzanne? That's what I'm calling you.
Well,
'Cause you should
what if her middle name is Bertha?
God damn it, man. That's just foul. Like, you got smacked twice with the... Like, you didn't get smacked with the ugly stick. Like, your parents were drunk, yo. And that's fucked up.
Hey, man, that's not true. Sometimes it could be a family name.
Yeah, man,
Because Lauren, one of Lauren's, I think her great grandmother, or maybe like a second or third cousin, something like that. Turns out her dad wanted a boy so bad that he named her Herman.
Hermit?
No, Herman, like Herman Munster. Herman, like the dude, like a dude, Herman. I couldn't believe it. She said, I'm telling you. And I asked my mother-in-law, sure enough. She vouched.
That's why...
Herman.
That's why, like, when you turn 18, you get the privilege of changing your name.
Look, hey, would you change your name?
Yeah, no bullshit. Like, let's be real. You can change a whole lot of shit around here these days.
You can.
Your name should be one of them if necessary. Like, look, man, shout out to those who got crazy ass names, and maybe your parents were drunk when they gave you your name. I mean, shit. Like, nobody could be mad at you if you were a boy and they name you Catherine. Like, and you decided at 18 you wanted to be Bobby. I'm not mad at you for that. I'm just not.
Well, your parents would be mad because they took the trouble to
Bruh.
name you, then you changed
Bruh,
it.
if anything, they should have expedited that process before you were old enough to realize what the fuck's going on. That's some bullshit.
Is that what it is?
Bullshit for that ass, man. Because, yo, man. Look, we've talked about this shit before, bro.
We did?
Like, about names and shit, man. Oh, man, right on. Motherfucker, right on time. That's the man I need to see. He is right on time. What's going on, Moby?
Moby.
Man.
Hey, man, are you on vacation too?
Nah, man.
okay.
I ain't on
Man,
vacation.
you walked right in to the greatest conversation ever.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go. Then he
shit.
disappeared. He didn't want to talk about it.
My bad. I hit the wrong button.
Yo, man,
My
I
bad.
asked Ruben this, and I'm going to ask you. And I didn't mean to ask him. It just kind of happened. But, okay, you're not with Winter. You're single. You have no kids. You're 20 years ago, all right? This girl, Sade level pretty. I mean, fine, okay? and she's into you. You're not begging, you're not trying, she's into you. And then you're like, okay, you look nice, whatever it is, we talking, we vibing, but I don't know your name. What's your name? And she says, my name is Beulah. Do you continue talking?
I mean, I'm sure she got a middle name.
Bertha.
I mean, look, black people create nicknames all the time.
That's what Ruben said. So but I mean, at some point, like, okay, you bring her home, right? And you're like, Mom, this is. What are you gonna say?
Whatever her name is.
Okay. So you would continue to date this woman, right?
I mean, her name ain't got nothing to do with anything. I mean, realistically, how often do you call your significant other by their name?
Like never.
Exactly.
If I say Lauren, she's probably like, are you mad?
Yeah, it's like
what's up with that government name?
Hey, man.
What's up with that government name?
It's legit.
Call me by my government.
It's legit. But I was just so funny because Ruben was like, I can't do it. I can't date her anymore. I was like,
why not?
Beulah, bro.
You know what? Because he's a lying sack of shit. Because if she fine enough and she cool, and matter of fact, I hope you a lying sack of shit. Because if she fine, cool, treats you well, and the only reason you can't deal with her is her name, you's a bitch.
Damn, I gotta be all that.
Hell yeah! Look, if we gonna call these women out for having these unrealistic expectations on people, you talking about somebody that fits all the descriptions, and the only thing she got is a fucked up name, and you gonna be like, nah, I can't do it.
wait,
man. You better get used to a nickname. You better call her baby. You better call her baby.
Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that, AG? Didn't I say that?
He did say that. But you know,
her name would be baby. She said nickname real quick.
Moby low-key said Beulah was a terrible name.
It's a fucking horrible name. We got a school around the corner from me named Beulah. That's not a person's name. That's a goddamn school. That's a street. That's a street address. Like I live on 3629 Beulah Lane. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no person name.
It really is.
That name should have been retired at least 2 centuries ago. Like at least.
But every black family got one.
Nah, not mine. I don't know, man. Not mine.
You don't got no Beulah in the family?
I mean, nah, and if it does, it's enough generations down the line where we done forgot it.
This is so funny.
Fucked up, man. Sorry for all you Beulahs out there.
Moco Cowboy BB is a good enough nickname.
Once again, man, if the only reason that you can think of to not be with this chick is because of her name, use a whole bitch. use a whole bitch, man.
He didn't say half. He said whole. I'm crying.
I mean, a whole bitch?
Yeah, bro, look, man, we got to be even-handed up here. We done seen these skits where these women will describe these great guys and then be like, he's 5'7". Oh, I can't even do it. And we give that bitch shit. We be like, this motherfucker here. And AG described a woman that seemed fine, cool,
yes,
into you.
Yes.
And then she says the name and you're like, oh no, I'm out. Nah, fuck you. Fuck you.
I feel like I got taken to the woodshed.
I cannot believe we got this much gold out of that question.
Matter of fact, like, you can legally change a name, man.
That's
like,
what I
he
said.
did say that. He did say that.
I was like, yo, AG, what's your birthday?
But in Mo B's
my name
defense,
is-
you said it with respect to yourself. You didn't say it for her.
And then here's the thing. If you're going to ask this beautiful, attractive, good to you woman to change her name because you don't like it, once again, use a whole...
Whoa. I ain't that kind of motherfucker. I ain't about to be...
Oh, no. You the motherfucker that's just going to break up with her and not talk to her no more. Like, that makes you better. Because you the dude that's going to walk out.
This is hilarious.
Damn, that means we already had a relationship and everything. Jesus. Then one day I was like, man, fuck your name.
No, here's the thing. To answer the question AG said, you said she's attractive, she's into you. The only way all these things can be true, you've had to have enough interactions with her where you could have gathered this information. So if you gathered this information, y'all been kicking it. Hell, even if you ain't been kicking it, let's say you just happen to be out at a kickback and you've been talking to this chick for like 45 minutes and you straight up vibing. She seems cool. She's reasonable. She ain't got no kids, no drama. And you get to the name part. She says name and you like, all right, bitch, I'm out. Fuck it. You just...
I did not say that. I did say...
Ruben, you shook your head and I asked you. I was like...
Yeah, I did shake my hand. Was like... Ooh.
I was like, are you still dating her? And you never answered. You just shook your head.
Why is that even a thing?
Don't know.
She didn't give herself that name.
But she could have... Yeah, I feel you.
But she could have
give herself that name.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Now you gotta apologize.
Don't apologize to me, man. Don't
apologize to the hypothetical Beulah.
Yeah. Apologize to these hypothetical good ass chicks with fucked up names, man. So she can't have Beulah. What if it's like Bonquisha or
Bonquisha? That is so that is so wrong.
Once again, all I'm going to say is I don't give a fuck what her name is, because once again, I can't think of the last time you called your significant other by her name.
No, you never do. You never do. I can attest to it. I almost the only time I refer to Lauren is when I'm introducing her to someone that does not know her.
Exactly. That's about it.
That is the only time. I promise you, it's the only time. Or if I'm talking to somebody about her, I'll say her name, but it's just like, yeah, no.
And then you only say it once, because then you go straight into pronoun mode after that, because it's like, all right, we know who I'm talking about now.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't have to keep saying her name no more.
You're not wrong.
I'm just at the part when he says, you a whole bitch.
Bruh, if that's enough reason for you to get up from the table and leave, that's what you are.
I am now officially sad.
We would say that about a woman if you're like, right. Hey, you were talking to this guy, man, great personality, great conversation, good job, loves his mama, and then y'all stand up from the table and y'all eye to eye, and you just go, I can't do it because I can't deal with no short man, no man, I'm eye to eye. We'd be like, fuck you, bitch, I hope you stay single forever.
You're right, man. You're right.
This is hilarious.
I've learned something today.
What did you learn?
I've learned
that he's a whole bitch. That's what, look, hey, the next time all of us get together for a gathering, we'll say, Ruben, what have you learned? You a whole bitch. And your mom would be like, yes.
This is one of those times that I hope my mom's not listening to me today. Because she would be like, yeah, you're a whole bitch shit.
Because your mom would agree. Your mom would be like, wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute.
And actually, it would be funny if Aunt Shirley knew of a Beulah that was in the family.
Bruh.
I would be weak.
I wouldn't even know what to do, man. I just walk away.
I'd get my walk away like you'd walk away from Beulah? Would you walk away
I put
like
my
that?
head down. Oh, man. I'd be doing this kind of shit. It's over. God damn it. I was so happy I was on fucking vacation.
I cannot wait to edit this because I'm going to listen to you a whole bitch a lot. I promise you I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to be weak every time.
Everybody's going, man, people who listen to me like, hey, Ruby, you a whole bitch. I'm like, thanks, Moby. Appreciate you.
Oh,
way to keep me in my place.
He does all the time.
First of all, I said if you react that way, use a whole bitch. I didn't call you one because that was a hypothetical situation. But if that hypothetical situation turned into a real life action movie and you did that shit, then I stand by my statement.
And why do you have to explain all of this?
No, because I just didn't want him to come. I ain't say Ruben the whole bitch because he ain't been put in that situation. But I mean, he was giving a lot of bitch tendencies right there with his reaction. Like,
I didn't know there were tendencies.
We gonna move on.
Why?
Because, man,
This is so funny.
It's time to move on. God damn it. Jesus.
Oh, KBAko, sounds like you got a title for next week.
I mean,
But
no. I
You
can't
kind of
say
do.
that.
I mean,
I can't really.
because
say
if you
that
think
tonight.
that some of this is not going to end up on the intro, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I'm not going to make promises because Moby generally says 3 or 4 or 5 things, but I'm just saying, man, oh my God, you a whole bitch.
Well,
Hey, are you going to get t-shirts made?
definitely not.
Oh my goodness.
I hate y'all
Okay.
so much.
Oh man, Christmas time is going to be hilarious.
Let's get in some crazy world. And so, the first thing I like to talk about for y'all Trump lovers out there, hey man, the name of the article: man who won primary election while charged with murder, convicted on a lesser charge. A Central Indiana man who won a primary election for a township board position while charged with killing his estranged wife, excuse me. So they convicted him. He's 41. She didn't show up for work.
Convicted him of what?
Of murder.
I thought you said a lesser charge.
Yes, the lesser charge is. I'm sorry, I passed that. Voluntary manslaughter.
Okay, so he was being accused of murder and got found guilty of a lesser charge.
Yeah, he got found guilty of voluntary manslaughter. I guess they were nice. But he faces up to 10 to 30 years in prison when he's sentenced on June 4th.
So if he killed her for real, that would have been life then?
I guess. It's
30 years. I mean, that is life.
It's in it. So, I mean, I don't know. He told police he struck his wife with a flower pot during an argument, then dumped her body in the creek. I don't know how that's not murder, but whatever.
They're stretching the whole definition of voluntary manslaughter.
That sounds like murder. to me.
I would say that's murder one. Kind of knew what you wanted to do before you got there.
I mean, it'd be one thing.
Well, it was during the argument, so
that's true. That's true.
That's
That can't
not
be
premeditated. Yes.
But second degree, though, really? Come on, man. You got to give me second degree. And then try to dispose of the body in the water. Come on, man.
You threw the body in a flower pot, bro. Like most people, like he could have slapped her. Not saying he should have.
He could have slapped her.
He could have punched her. Not saying he should have. He picked up a whole fucking flower pot and hit her with it.
Hey, first of all, that's an assumption you're making because you don't know if the flower pot might have already been in his hand.
He did still hit her with it, though.
Once again, he might have already been holding it, Ruben. You making it seem like this motherfucker walked out of his way to grab a flower pot. Because I feel like if you're going to strike somebody with something, the flower pot ain't the first thing you're going to pick up. So I'm going to assume that this nigga already had the flower pot in his hand. Like, I just can't see me being in an argument and being like, you know what? I got to find something to hit this bitch with. And the flower pot is the first thing I see. Like, I just can't see it, man. I'm not saying that makes it better, but let's not just say he decided to hit her with a flower pot. I think he was holding the flower pot.
But then he dumped her body in the creek.
I mean, look, man, we've talked about this before.
It wasn't an accident.
When panic sets in, people do wild shit, man. We've talked about this before. We can say, hey, you shouldn't try to dispose of the body. Hey, once you hit her and you realize she ain't breathing no more, the panic sets in. Like some fight or flight, baby. Like he was just like, hey, either I got to get rid of this body or I got to get rid of this body. Those are the only things he can think of.
Or I got to get rid of the body.
So she had filed for divorce on March 17th, and she had recently finished chemotherapy treatments. And so,
oh man, I just thought of the worst defense lawyer thing ever. Like, I mean, won't she already dying though?
Oh,
that's not nice, man. Ouch. That's bad for you.
Look, man, I was just in defense lawyer mode, man. I'm just like, hey, man,
wasn't she dead already? You just lost the case.
I didn't say wasn't she dead already. I'm just saying, couldn't he have tried to spin this off as a mercy killer? Hey, man, it just took everything out of me to see her suffering every day, man.
If this was a
Cold-blooded,
jury
bro.
trial, they would let him walk. Just for
Winner,
that.
watch out. Watch
Oh
out.
my God, that was awful. That was
That's all
so
I'm
bad.
saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's so bad.
So
bad.
8 days after she filed for divorce, her co-workers reported her missing on the 25th. Her body was found in a creek near the home the next day. You couldn't even take her far away. You took it to the creek in the
What did
backyard.
Moby just finished telling
Once
you?
again, man,
Panic.
people panicking, man. And the fucked up thing about this is, so she's going through like something that's hard enough to go through on your own,
She finished.
which is cancer. She, and now she decides that, you know what, I beat cancer. Now I can beat this fucked up relationship. So it wasn't the cancer that killed her. It was the fucked up relationship that killed her. Like that shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, he was one of 3 Republican candidates who advanced in a 2022 primary for a township board position before he withdrew. He
I think
received
his defense should have been like, but what about Trump? I'm just saying, like, what about Trump? Like, you know,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
he
But
the
the
one
race,
that he
the
said
race
he could
only-
shoot somebody and he could get
Yeah.
away with it. So why can't I hit a chick with a flower pot?
the race only drew 3 candidates. So, yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, man. That means if Trump don't beat his case, he got a shot.
First of all, Trump has a shot anyway, and Trump is gonna beat the case. He ain't gonna beat the case the way people think he gonna beat the case. But if there are really people out here that are secretly waiting for Trump to end up in jail, come on, man. Shit ain't never happening, man.
It's not.
It just ain't happening.
I mean, I agree.
Because you
Yeah.
have to have other people that are willing to pull the trigger on their end for it to happen. And they're not. They showed me that when the dude was owed, he owed a down payment on a few $100 million. And somebody a dude came in, saved the day. They gave him an extension, all the things. I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all ain't trying to put this dude in jail for real. Y'all just talking big talk because you have to. And then when push comes to shove, it's all good. I agree.
Yep. All right. So the second thing, airplane passenger fined in Sydney, Australia, for urinating in a cup.
You said airplane, what?
Airplane passenger.
Passenger. I thought you said pastor.
Yeah.
That's what, okay.
Passenger fined in Sydney, Australia, for urinating in a cup. So there was a delay on a flight, and I guess they told the man he can't get out of his seat. So 53-year-old man, he did what you do on road trips, I guess. You can't stop. Yo, can I get that cup? And he peed in the cup.
I'm not mad at him.
I was going to say, in his defense, go ahead,
Not
Mo.
mad at him at all. Not mad at him at all. Hey, man, I gotta go. I'm just in my 40s, and I'm just like, hey, man, if you tell me I gotta just sit here while I gotta take a piss, I'm telling you something getting pissed on, because I'm not doing it, bro. Like,
So
not doing it, man.
the only real fucked up thing about it, other than this, that's just fucked up because you did it in a plane. It's one thing doing the back seat when you by yourself, but you did it in a plane, or you did
Well,
it at home when you by yourself.
obviously he couldn't get up. They probably weren't letting people get up, so it was just like,
Well, he was in the window seat, and
Well, that's a pretty good place to do it. At least you're not between two
Yeah.
people.
well, but he was also beside a woman and her 15-year-old daughter.
Oh, man. I still
mean,
understand it, but wow.
I still understand, and maybe with the window seat, he could have, like, put him. Hey, they could just see the back of him. They knew what was happening, but I mean, I'm just not gonna assume he was just beat out in seat D. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was just.
Holly said the plane had been on the tarmac for about 20 minutes, waiting for a terminal gate to be allocated, when she heard the unmistakable sound of the passenger urinating in a cup.
Nah, she heard that, and she heard.
Yeah.
The man was obviously quite drunk and spilled urine on a flight attendant as he left the plane.
See, now
okay.
you didn't mention
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
See, now I can't say what I just said.
Yeah,
No, I can't.
But here's the thing: I still ain't mad at him, but now it's his fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's sober and just got to go and can't hold it, different. If he got drunk and just had that, I gotta get this beer and liquor out of me piss. I mean, look, I still ain't mad at him because obviously he had to pee, and they weren't letting him get up to pee. And what'd you want him to do? Just sit and pee on himself? because we be talking about that too, and he might have still got arrested for that too if he just peed
Would
on
you get
himself.
arrested if you peed on yourself?
I mean,
Because you're not exposing yourself when you pee on yourself.
I mean, look, we don't know for sure he was exposing himself peeing in the cup. All he had to do was turn around unless somebody was sitting outside the plane looking through his window.
You know what, bro? You were exposing yourself if you peed in a cup.
Hey, look, man, I'm telling them
You already sitting down, so it's like gravity. Just come on, you had to expose yourself.
Hey, they should have mind their business. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here pissing minding my business. You sit over there and piss and mind your business.
So Air New Zealand says it does not comment on individual incidents. However, it did say that it bans between 5 and 10 customers each month for disruptive behavior, including intoxication. So these motherfuckers like drunk people get on their planes.
Well, look, sometimes you don't know somebody drunk. Like, look, every time when we say people are drunk, everybody's drunk don't look like belligerent, loud, screaming. Some people's drunk is just like lackadaisical, lethargic, chilling, looking like they sleepy, which, I mean, on certain flights, that can be a normal sober person too.
Not wrong.
So,
yeah, I read that.
Still waiting on that shirt. I ain't never gonna see that. Mo Cowboy says still better than Foster's. That's funny. And then, what's up, Black Morticia Adams? Should have asked her mom if she wanted to hold it. Mind your business.
Hey, look, I'm kind of with her. Like, cause here's the thing: if somebody really got to pee so bad that they peeing beside me in a cup, I'm not snitching on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, hey, I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better after that, bro. Hope you feel better. As long as the piss don't get on me.
Well, see, that's what I was going to ask you.
Exactly. I was going to say.
He just said he spilled it all over. So, I mean, are you still okay with it if he spills it on you?
No, because now I got a problem with the flight attendant in the plane. Because I bet this motherfucker was really asking to go to the bathroom. I bet at some point he was like, I really got to go. And they was like, no, sir, you're going to have to be patient. And we all know when you got that certain level of I gotta take a piss, there hits a point where it's like, hey, ain't no such thing as waiting no more.
And
like, it is go time.
And if you drunk, your lack of facilities are already compromised.
And you know he did it for a minute because he's 53.
Here's the thing: lack of control. Look, trying to pee on that narrow ass seat in a cup.
That's impressive.
I'm about to say, like, you're gonna spill it. I don't care if you are sober and like the most coordinated person ever. And plus, you know them little ass cups.
That's what I was gonna say. The cup had to be small. Yeah. Unless he had two or three, and the table down so he could put them on there and go to the next one. Yeah, he spilled piss all over the place.
Hey, look, man, there's a small part of me that just has sympathy for a dude that really got to take a piss. And then when you throw in the intoxicated part too, I actually get a little bit more sympathy because, like, look, I have made some of my greatest piss decisions when I am intoxicated. Some of the greatest piss decisions ever have happened when I was intoxicated.
So now you are almost obligated to tell us what a piss decision is.
But look, I can give you two main piss decisions I made.
Okay.
So one time I really had to take a piss and we were bar hopping on the beach and it was late. So it was that after call. So all the bars were closed, but I still got to take a piss. And ain't nobody trying to let me take a piss. And the porta potties are like across the street. I ain't trying to go that way. I see back alley. I see trash can. I see, hey, I can make this happen. Ain't nobody paying attention to me taking a piss over here. The problem is I was with other drunk people. So as I'm in the back taking the alley, I got people yelling at me like I'm in the Friday movie, like, hey, you back there taking a piss?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
And I'm in midstream, and everybody knows when you're intoxicated and you get in the midstream, ain't no stopping and then zipping up. And nah, man,
no, you're not a girl.
This thing got to keep flowing,
yes.
baby. So like, hey, if the police come, y'all gonna have to arrest me, but y'all gonna have to wait for this piss to be done, or you're gonna get urinated on. Like, I'll be talking. Hey, you can put the handcuffs on me in about 45 seconds, but this has to go. Like,
Jesus Christ.
And look, I made a piss decision in my own bathroom before.
Huh?
Had some people, had a whole bunch of people over, people drinking. I go in my bathroom. There's a girl sitting on the toilet saying, you got to wait. And I'm like, first of all, you're in my bathroom. Second of all, I don't know who you are. Third of all, I can't wait. So what do? I pulled my dick out and I pissed in the sink right in front of her. Because I can clean my sink. You know what I'm saying? And she got mad at me. And I'm thinking to myself, now I had two options because I couldn't get past you to the bathtub. So I could either pissed on you or pissed on the sink. In the sink. I feel like I made the better decision.
You did. But I'm still like, wow. I mean, come on, man.
Hey,
But you tried to tell her. You tried to tell her.
First of all, she's sitting on the toilet. She's texting.
So she's not using it?
No, she's using it, but
Okay.
she's texting, taking her time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I really got to take a piss. I'm not going to, I'm like, yo, I got to take a piss. You're going to have to wait. And that's what infuriated me. The whole, you're going to have to wait, and we in my bathroom. Nah. So I just opened the door. What are you doing? I looked at her. I looked at the sink. This is what I'm doing.
That's
man,
what I'm doing.
And then after I was done, I reached under the sink. I had the bleach, the Pine Sol, the Fabuloso, all in the sink. Why, right? She right there. She's like, you can't wait. Nah, man. I ain't about to let this urine juice sitting on my sink. Nah, man. We clean this now. Now you can wait. Now you can wait.
Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You know, I want to let everybody know that Mo B's level of I don't give a F is very high. Really high. Because I would have had to do something else if she said I had to wait. I probably would have tried to wait.
Man, nah, man. When you drink as much liquor as I had drank, I want no waiting.
So, Black Morticia Adams, right? You pissed out the window of a moving truck.
I ain't mad at you.
I mean,
Sometimes this happens, man.
you
Piss
had
happens.
wipes. Not my proudest moment.
Hey, baby, piss happens. I'm just gonna say it like that. Piss happens.
I mean-
Now, look, I at least you didn't make eye contact with somebody. Because as I was pissing in the sink, I was making eye contact with this chick sitting on the toilet. Because I'm just like, hey, this is happening. and look, I didn't want her to think I was no bitch, like I was ashamed of what I was doing. So, you know, because when the guys are in a urinal, we all know the routine. You look straight ahead at the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or you look straight down.
Yes.
But I didn't want this chick to see weakness in me. So I was like, no.
Wait a minute. How is it weakness? How is that weakness?
I didn't want her to see weakness, panic, or fear. I wanted her to know this is happening. What you gonna do about it?
I want to go back to one thing that was just on the board. Black Morticia Adams. Is she talking about herself? And if you are, how does a woman piss out of a window?
Bro, I won't go ask a question like that.
I was.
I had a visual, and I was like, that's an interesting visual.
Because I'm
But hey,
like, that is impressive. KB
I mean,
was right about
ass
that.
out.
I'm assuming she had just stuck the whole ass out while I was moving and was just like, you know what? This happening. It's happening.
Do you think she made eye contact with the driver?
Hey, well, what if she was in the back seat and somebody was with her? So now I wonder if she's making eye contact with the person in the back seat, and then there's a person in the back seat making eye contact back with her. Because it's one thing for her to make eye contact with them, it's another thing for them to make it back.
Oh, man, she says, I'm
here's the
Jamaican
explanation.
and Haitian born and raised in the South. It's not that hard. I
she
did
stuck-
not know it was a thing.
She stuck her ass out and went to town. Pull a person behind them.
That is impressive. I don't care how she did it. Because the
That's how
idea
she
that
did
you're not a dude and you still got it done, I ain't mad at you.
More power to. Matter of fact, that might have borderline been attractive to me. Not the actual act, but the fact that she was creative enough to do that. I'd have been like, hey, look, that's some impressive shit, baby. Like that is some impressive
At least she had wipes.
shit.
At
Yeah.
least she had wipes.
Still impressive.
I mean, yeah.
If she didn't have wipes, it'd have been more outlaw. But I'm just saying. Good
I mean,
grief.
she had wipes. That's just nasty.
Amazing
So-
thing I've heard all week.
All right. So last thing, hey, you remember that show? What the fuck name was that show? That was on Showtime with the family of morticians.
That was HBO, and that was it had the dude that would play Dexter later on.
Yeah.
I have no idea what show y'all talking about, but
You will.
Well, at the beginning of every episode, it would show somebody die. And how they died. Because then that's the body they would get. Sometimes it has something to do with the episodes. 6 Feet Under.
Thank you. Yes.
6 Feet Under. So, in Florida, a mystery object crashed through the roof of a Florida home last month. It was a chunk of space junk from the equipment discarded from the International Space Station. There is one episode.
That stuff really falls down like it doesn't burn out.
Yeah. There's one episode of 6 Feet Under that I'll never forget. They ejected the toilet shit because basically what they do, they normally eject it over water and it just goes in whatever landmass of water it is. But they missed, and it's hard. So they ejected it and it killed somebody. Hit him right on the head. Boom. Took him out. But this piece of thing went through somebody's house. It didn't hurt nobody. It weighed 1.6 pounds and was 4 inches tall and 1.5 inches wide. The people were on vacation when the son told him. I guess the son was there. But yeah, he came to check on the house and he was like, the fuck? He saw this shit in the house that came through, the sky. I mean, what kind of shit is that, man?
Well, that was funny, by the way. And the only thing that changes any of this is velocity. If I drop a bullet on the ground, it ain't gonna hurt nobody.
But you dropped from a space station.
Well, yeah. Because that's a long way, man. That's a lot of speed. I mean, that's terminal velocity. I don't care what it is.
Moby.
shit, man. Like, I mean, what do you say to that? Like, shit falling from the sky, man. Like, that's a terrible way to go, man. How'd he die? Niggas just walking down the street and some NASA shit hit him.
Well, the dude didn't die in Florida, but that was in the show.
What I'm saying is, like, can you imagine somebody getting hit by some shit? What happened? He was walking down High Street, and then that NASA shit hit him. What the fuck you mean NASA shit hit him? Like, yeah, man, just.
That means your karma was all fucked up.
Well,
for real. But
what do you do?
Oh, and Blackmore Ginger Adams said they were on a back road at 3 a.m. So only the deer saw that ass.
It's still impressive. I don't care if no one saw it.
Impressive.
Okay, if you're on a back road at 3 a.m, why not just stop the car and get out?
Because she was already drunk. It's a better idea to do what she did when you're drunk.
I get it when you're drunk. Sometimes logic goes out the window, but everybody in the car must have been drunk, because I'd have been like, if you got to go, we can just pull over. Like, there's nobody out here.
Well, it depends. If they don't know where they were.
It's a great question, though, but I don't care. That was a woman pissing out of a car.
A moving car.
Yeah. Well, even if it wasn't moving, I don't care. A woman pissing out of a car is impressive.
Hey.
Just saying.
All right. So, my 5 time.
Oh, this is so funny.
This might be top 5, my 5. So, my 5. What are your top 5, quote, old people things that you do? And when I say old people stuff, I mean, it's everybody know that me and AG are 50 or over, and Moby is 40, correct? So, but we talk about how old y'all all the goddamn time. But there are people who are older than us that we talk about them. So, what old stuff, AG, have you already adopted from the older people that you know, that you do now?
I didn't, because I had good eyesight for a long time. I didn't start wearing glasses until I was 50-something. So now it's just like, I always have to look up so I can read down. And the first thing I do in the morning is look for my glasses. I mean, I can still see pretty good, so I know where they are. I can go get them, but it's just like, I really can't read anything anymore without readers. So I have readers in every car.
Jesus.
So there's nowhere I can go that I don't have readers. And if we're going on a trip or something like that, we're not taking a car, it's in my luggage. So I'm always looking for glasses. That's the biggest change. It's like I can't see things. Really light sensitive. I have had to increase the text size on my phone. Stupid stuff like I used to laugh at, like because my dad's phone, his text for "Good morning, how are you?" are like this because his text size is huge. I ain't giggling now. Now it's not that big, but it's still not as small as it used to be. I used to be able to read directions off of Nat's ass. Now, man, come on. I can't read jack. And it's,
you know what's frustrating about that? Like, I can't see shit that's within like 1.5 feet of me. But if you go hold a piece of paper up across the goddamn street, I can read that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you put that shit in front of me?
It's a blur.
What are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Worst shit ever.
My wife goes, look at this. And she puts the phone in my face and I'm just like, really?
Okay.
Really? And then she'll make jokes. Oh, do you need to go get your spectacles? Or you could just back the fuck up a little bit.
She wears glasses.
It's like you're trying to put the text in my thoughts. Like, look, yo, let me back it up.
She
a little
wears
bit.
glasses. How's she talking about other people?
Because this is what I've learned. People that wear glasses really hate on people that don't wear them until they do, and then they got all kinds of things to say.
And here's the thing: I ain't never said nothing about her eyesight.
Doesn't matter.
That's never nothing that I've never joked on anybody about their eyesight. You know what I'm saying? I had great vision. Hell, I still got great vision once it's like 1.5 feet away from me.
Oh, man. People that have had glasses all their life hate on people that have not, and I know that because my wife gave me a really hard time. Been my business. They're just you wear glasses now, ha ha ha. I'm like, really? But she took some enjoyment out of that. So I'm like, okay, so I completely understand what he's talking about. But I will say this, the last thing about the glasses. The most pitiful thing in the world is two people in the store trying to read something they can't read without glasses. That is pitiful.
Or going to a restaurant and nobody can read the menu.
Exactly.
So everybody got, like, everyone, remember we in Pittsburgh, everybody got their flashlight on the menu.
Absolutely.
Like, hold on, let me get the right angle here.
Yeah, it's like, shit. I mean, look, man, we just trying to eat. We ain't trying to have sex on the table.
Man, I'm telling you.
Turn on the lights, man. Shit.
Because I didn't have my because usually I just put them on my head. I know where they are. But I forgot them in the car. And Lauren was like, hey, what does that say? And I was like, oh, crap, I didn't got my readers on. Man, that's fucked up. Pitiful. Anyway, that's my first one. Taking a long time to pee, timing myself to see how long it takes, or monitoring the flow of piss. That's a new thing with me. Because
what?
Really what you're doing is making sure, on the surface that you don't have any real prostate issues. That's what that's all about. Because I will listen, if I go into the bathroom at work, there are stalls, right? And then there's urinals. So if both urinals are taken up, someone will, go into the stall and use the bathroom just to pee. And there is a difference between someone who's 30 years old. You can hear it. Someone who's 30 years old and someone who's my age or older. Because if I'm in a bathroom and you blindfold me and somebody says, who's the younger person? And I'll say, okay, take a piss. And I will always be able to tell you because youth pissing sounds like a waterfall. When you're hitting the porcelain, or the water, you sound like a waterfall. When you're older men, my age and older, it's the quietest thing ever, and we spend a lot of time there.
It's a nice, gentle stream.
Absolutely.
Never thought about that.
When you start trickling, there's a problem. You need to go to the doctor. I promise you do. So I'm just letting you know. That is another thing that has been a thing with me the last 5 years or so. Paying attention to your flow, and which leads me to the next one. Morning wood. It's just like if I wake up and I got a stiffy, I'm like, okay, I'm still good. That's an indicator. That's an indicator that something is amiss. I promise you it is. And so if you get one every once in a while, like when you're a kid, wake up something, thank God for that, because it could be worse. It could be worse. Like if you're looking at something that you know turns you on and you're just like, la, 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 whatever, you're not even moved by it at all, yeah, it's a problem. So those things, yeah, I pay attention to stuff like that. I snap, crackle, and pop when I walk. Like I got a trick knee and I can hear it. Maybe y'all can't hear it, like if somebody's in the room, they can't hear it, but that little knock, I can hear it. I can hear it. And I can tell you what kind of weather's outside. What'd you say?
I can hear it when that shit pop, baby. Oh!
Yeah, that part. And let's see. When I look at young girls, I kind of cringe because
man, I said, man, please don't let that hang out there.
Yo, man, I was like, oh my God,
hang there.
No, I was going to finish my thought.
Yeah, but you let that sentence hang out there way too long.
I mean, I ain't going front, man. I was starting to clutch. And I was like, what the fuck is he about to say?
Okay, young girls really kind of, they have a lot of energy, and it's just like, did he just disappear? They have way too much energy for me. Because it's like, I see older dudes that try to mess with these young girls at work. They talking to them all the time or whatever. And it's like, man, that is way too much energy. I could never keep up with someone like that. It's like, all I want to do is go home. That's all I want to do. So all I want to do is go home with a bag of snacks and watch TV all day. There is no way in the world I could keep up with a younger woman to start with. And then after that, I'm looking at them going, all the things that you're saying at your age that you think are true, y'all work my nerves. Bye. There is nothing that you can offer me. Nothing. Because again, like I've said on this show before, I'm not really sexually driven. You have to do that from a personality standpoint. Some of the stuff that younger women say, it's like that. Y'all are, never mind. Just whatever. You have just made, you are, wow. Y'all work my nerves. I mean, for real. If you want to turn me off, let a younger woman start talking. That is the worst. So and I know I'm old. Like when Moby listens to like mumble rap and he just can't stand it. Same thing. I just wither and die. Young women work my nerves. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them do. When they start talking and they say it with such confidence, some of the stuff they're saying, it's like, y'all just don't even know. And once I say y'all don't even know, I know I'm an old man at that point. Because I'm usually literally twice their age. And I'm like, yeah, okay, keep moving. I know that you're liable to grow old like this and be by yourself with some cats. However, hopefully you will understand that what you're saying is the most ridiculous thing ever. I'm just saying, man, you can't, whatever. You can, but the outcome will be something. But anyway, that's my top 5.
Either gonna be the cat lady or the auntie that jumps from uncle to uncle.
Yeah, that.
And
part.
I don't mean actual relatives. That auntie that always just ends up with some old dude that don't know he old, still wearing velour jumpsuits and shit because that nigga got a little bit of change. That's who she is.
Gotcha. I see. Black Patricia Adams. She says she starts chewing on nothing. She's young for that, but deep thoughts. She starts. I don't even know how that works. Mogo Cowboy, how about a preemptive pee before a movie?
I feel like that's just a good business decision.
Yeah.
That's just a good business decision.
Yeah, because what you're not trying to do, you got to get up when the shit hitting and you got to go piss. Then you got to make a business decision right there. And KB goes like, yep, can't be missing a movie. Mo Cowboy's like, high pressure is a young man's game.
It sure is. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And I never noticed until I turned 45 and I started noticing that my stream did not sound as loud as the kid next to me that was 25 or 25 years old. It is like, that's the thing. Velocity is a thing. It's like a bullet, man.
I've reached control flow stage right now because I can pee really hard. But now sometimes if I gotta pee hard, you don't want it to come out too hard because it's like that can get a little sting on you. So I'm like, I'm trying to control my piss. So I'm extending it, nice smooth velocity.
Wow.
Man, in 10 years, you're gonna wish it would sting you.
Oh no. See, that's right. Like I said, right now, I'm just trying to keep my flow smooth. You know what I'm saying? Now I drink so much water though, like that piss just be forever. You know what I'm saying? I be standing there, my foot be going to sleep sometimes, man. I be like, God damn, man.
When your neck go back like this.
Nah, man. When you gotta lean against the wall as you pissing because like you just like, man,
Forever.
I'm gonna be here for a minute, man. Look,
You can feel the meter go down.
man. I ain't gonna lie. When I used to drink, man, good night of drinking. I wake up in the morning and I would just be like, man, I'm just gonna sit on the toilet, man, because this piss gonna be so long. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just sit on the toilet.
I just sit. We ain't going nowhere for a minute. Like,
Yep. And AG, KB Yakko called you on that pregnant pause, man.
hey, man, because you did let that shit dangle out there.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I
look
wasn't
at
even really thinking about that, but now that I replay it in my mind,
When I look at young girls,
I was like, why did you just stop right there?
I was like, man, that's a horrible place to start buffering.
It really is, man. It really
that
is.
was like R. Kelly asking a question about, do you like teenage? And he's like, how old are we talking? Like, nah, nigga, the correct answer is no. The correct answer, no. That's the correct answer. Like, I don't care if you're 19. The correct answer is no.
Well, I hope I cleaned that up for everybody. I'm not a creeper. I'm not a creeper.
Well,
I like them old. I said on this show many times. I like them old.
It wasn't the creeper vibe that I was waiting for. I was just like, please just say something.
Just say something, man. Especially after they're quiet on the set, man. You can't be doing that shit, man.
No, you cannot. I apologize to everybody who was a little scared. I'm good.
Good. Moby, what you got, man?
I mean, I guess we looked at this question a little wrong, but I got
everybody looked at it a little different. So what's up?
Yeah, so and this gonna sound funny, but because I don't ever say it like out loud, but I say it in my head now a lot, which lets me know I'm old. Like, one of the things I do now that I'm old is I reckon a lot. You know what I mean? I reckon a lot. Because my grandma used to say that all the time. I reckon. So now when I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I reckon. But it ain't came out yet, but it's in my head now. And when I say it in my head, I'm just like, it's just a few years before I just start randomly saying that shit out loud now. Well, I reckon I'm gonna get on out of here. Like,
your kids, man, what the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm like, I'm barely keeping my old at bay right now. I'm barely keeping it at bay, but it's happening.
I mean, are you keeping it at bay even though, you are talking to yourself. I mean, that's the first step.
Once again, I'm barely keeping. See, as long as you're doing it to yourself, I ain't doing it for the world to see. So only I know it's happening right now. Right now, only I know it's happening. But I know it's just a matter of time for I just be like, man, I reckon. And somebody gonna look at me, you what? You what?
Spell that shit.
Or some old person gonna be like, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. What you reckon it?
Hilarious.
Oh man.
What else?
I go in slow motion to stand up now, and that's like my old person thing now. Like, I know I'm snap, crackling, and popping, but like I just get up in slow motion now, man. Like, and I get up in slow motion preemptively waiting for something to hurt. Because not every time I get up, there's something to actually hurt. But now I'm just like, just in case, let's just glide into this getting up. Let's not just bounce up. We gotta glide into it now. Like, I gotta gracefully get up. Like, I'm kind of taking the Jim Brown approach. He said every time he got tackled, he took his time getting up because he never wanted the other team to know if he was actually hurt or does he just get up slow all the time. So that's what I'm doing now. I just get up slow all the time, So nobody knows if these knees just are back in, if these knees are still good now, or I'm just slow now.
All right.
Like every time I get up, I look like that SpongeBob meme when he says, "All right, I'm gonna get on out of here." That's how I get up every time now. All right, I'm gonna get on out of here now. The other old person thing I do is I've realized that when I'm around a large enough group of young people, I always look confused. I have the Bill Cosby in every Cosby episode face where I'm just
I know that face because you're like, what did you just say? Yes.
because that's what happens. I'm hearing conversations. I'm just
hilarious.
And honestly, my facial expressions are good. Like, I realize I kind of look confused. You see it in my eyes a little bit, but I ain't quite reached that old man status where your mouth is always open. Like, I challenge y'all, go to Hardee's early in the morning when all them old people there, or when you go to Walmart in the middle of the day and there's a lot of old people there. All of them have their mouth open for no reason. They just walk around. Like, I ain't quite got to the point where like my mouth just permanently stays open. And you're laughing because now you're picturing it. You always know that guy.
I mean, it could be me. I don't know. Ruben is purposely closing his mouth right now.
Yep.
Nah, man, no BS. When I was younger, I would walk around with my mouth open a little bit. And when one day I was like, the fuck your mouth open for?
Yeah,
so
like I said,
I instinctively just close it. I'm like, because
Like I
people
said-
walk around. Because honestly, it was that Fat Albert joint, man. Because you had the one dude
He's talking
who
about Dumb
walked around
Donald.
like that. Yeah, he walked around like that. And I think somebody made a comment, it's like, you know, Fly gonna go up in there. I'm like, yeah, we don't want that. So I just, literally, I've never, like most people, not most people, some people, if they're not doing nothing, their mouth is open. I make it an effort to make sure my mouth ain't never open. But I don't want no surprises just rolling up in that bitch. Ever. You know? So, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I know everybody's heard this, but this is a complete old person statement. And I find myself making it all the time and not realizing that this shit date the fuck out of me all the time. You hear something or you see something that some young person seemingly is either feeling or is acknowledging, and you go, what you know about that? You hear some old song and you said, man, what you know about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
What you know about that, young blood?
What you know about that? That shit was out for you was born. You don't know nothing about that.
I found myself saying that one day we were in Walmart and this kid walked by with a Led Zeppelin shirt on.
You don't know nothing about
He was
that.
12.
Yeah, what you know about that? What you know about that? Not a goddamn thing. Get out of here, young blood.
Young blood. He really enjoys saying that.
Get on out of here, young blood. Get out, young blood. You don't know about that.
Oh, man.
I get tired a lot when I see people engaging in physical activity. Not me actually doing it.
But you
I
get tired?
I get tired watching other people now.
Jesus Christ.
No, because like, you know, when I started to try to work out a little bit now, and I realized I can't do shit no more. So now when I see other people doing impressive feats of athleticism that I feel like once upon a time I used to be able to do, I just look at them and be like, shit. Whew. God damn, man.
But you looking. You're not doing, you looking.
God damn, boy, like, whew, you still
I
running?
used to be able to do that.
You still running?
Oh shit, that's funny.
But the number one old person thing that I do, that I just know I do now, I just randomly start stretching. Like if I'm just standing somewhere, I just randomly
Yeah.
yeah. What you about to do? Nothing. Just,
Just move and make sure shit works.
You know what I'm saying? Just making sure shit don't get locked down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's hilarious.
literally, man, you see me out in public, just
Oh yeah, that was great. The back joint.
Yeah.
I do that in the car, man, because I'm like,
And it probably look like I'm about to get ready to do anything because I'm dad bod leisure guy now because I'm in sweatpants and I'm in workout attire a lot, but I ain't about to work out. But
He said, I'm in workout attire, but I ain't about to work out.
you know what I'm saying? I'm in a cutoff shirts and sweatpants, and you see me start stretching, you be like, "Oh, you about to go to?" Nah, nigga, I'm just trying to stay loose, baby. Like,
you never know when you gotta make that move.
this is basically my version of putting WD-40 in these joints right here, baby. I gotta pull it up a little bit, like,
Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
That's right. That is right. That is right.
But yeah, those are the old people things I do.
All right. Appreciate you. KB Yako says that you got the paws just hovering over the chair on the way up.
That's hilarious.
That's usually how it goes down. So I've noticed, because of my job, I talk to a lot of people. And then when I'm trying to explain something to some of the young people that I deal with, yeah, man, back in my day, like if we start talking about like music or whatnot, I was like, man, back in my day, we actually listened to music. This music trash, and whatnot. So I'm that guy on that.
Back in my day, that's you?
Yeah, I'm the back in my day guy, man.
Because that's how it was back in my day.
My day. I don't understand this new shit. Like, part of me wants to understand, but part of me is like, y'all just dumb.
It's not dumb. It's not dumb to them. Our parents thought our stuff was dumb.
I know, but some things, like we've talked about this on the show. Like, I don't get the nose ring thing in any form of fashion. I don't understand it because I'm old, and it just don't make. Like, we had to go through dudes getting earrings, and then like having multiple earrings and stuff like that. Like, putting cow prods in your nose, I don't understand that shit. Like, I'll never understand that. But I don't hate on nobody. I'm just like, I don't get it. But hey, you do you. That's your body. I do a lot of I remember when.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that. Because once again, I talk to people. Yeah, I remember when, such and such.
You say this out loud?
Oh yeah, like in conversation. Like, I have truly adopted me being 50. Like, I'm all about being 50. And when I was younger, I'm glad, but I'm 50 now. Like, another one I say, like, I'm old. Like, I always say I'm old. And it's just like, and it usually happens after I realize people don't think I'm old. They think I'm younger than I really am because somehow they think that I don't look 50.
You don't? Black don't crack.
Black don't crack. But yeah, man, like, I call myself old a lot. I think I do it more just to be like, look, I kind of understand where you're coming from, but the way I grew up and the way you grew up, that shit don't jive no more. That's just, we different. So I do say that. And kind of like Moby a little bit, I'd be like, yeah, I used to be able to do that. I remember I could walk down the street and not be tired. I remember I could jump out of bed and be like, what's up? Let's get it going. Now it's like, I roll out of bed.
Do you ever get it going?
Sometimes.
You said sometimes.
Like, even if I know, if I gotta be on some work shit and I wake up like 3 minutes before the work shit, you would think I would have some speed to get out. Nah, man, it's a roll. I don't get all the way out the bed until my feet touch the floor type shit. because that's how you end up with your whole body on the floor. And then when your whole body on the floor, you just lay there. Well, I'm here for a little bit. So, yeah, man, that's me being old. Like, I move a lot slower. I think some of that's on purpose, but you know, it is what it is. Let's say, KB Yakko, when an old slang is used by kids, I think, or comment that I said when I was a kid, like dope.
Yeah. Every time somebody says that, it's like, you realize it's like 40 years old, right?
That when I see a kid wear a pair of J's that came out when I was in high school, bro, the only pair of J's that I know are the first ones. All these other motherfuckers out here, I'm not in it. And KB Yakko still has a landline.
Are you serious? I mean, I'm just saying I'm not trying to judge. It's just I don't know anybody that actually has a landline anymore.
I know my grandma still got a landline.
My parents have a landline.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood. Because I thought everybody had a cell phone. That's my number. Because I was actually shocked. My dad doesn't have he doesn't have a landline phone. Or does he? No, he ain't got one.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy these days. But what's on your mind, AG?
Because a lot of people have. Well, first of all, I don't know if y'all have seen the article. I find it hard to believe that you haven't, but have y'all seen the articles talking about, or seen the news report talking about Trump asking for at least 5% for every congressperson or...
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
Yeah, so what's going on, people, is this. Trump, to me... Well, let me explain it first. He's asking for 5% of whatever your campaign donations you get if you use his name, image, or likeness. And really, if you run in the Republican Party, he's like, you should be paying me 5% of that take. Then he goes on to say, if you give 10%, we'll look favorably upon you going forward. That's almost a quote. And a lot of people were shocked and appalled, and I'm like, why? This is Donald Trump we're talking about, number one. Number two, if that's your God, you probably should pay tithes to him, right? So why are you mad? And honestly, that's all that's on my mind. Don't be mad. He's your God. Pay your 10%. If you pay 5%, he's going to look at you kind of sideways. So if you want your blessing, pay your 10% and keep it moving. Don't be mad. Y'all spiritualized this man. Before, when he was running for president the first time, you made it seem like if we don't vote for him, you know, we're not on the path we need to be on. With respect to God himself. Because this is God's man right here. This is what we're doing. I was like, really? I don't think so. I'm not saying he's not part of the plan, just saying he's not a godly person. So it's like, okay. So since we're here, don't be mad that he wants 10% from you. You made him your God, pay your tithe. That's what's on my mind.
All right. Cool. I mean,
made him your God.
I mean, when I saw that joint,
it's such an accurate description, though. You made him your God.
When I saw that, I was like, damn, this dude is Scarfacing it for real.
I mean, I think AG's got hit it right on the head, though. Basically, he's saying, look, I am your Lord. I demand 10%. Up front.
And he's got his own Bible.
5-10% up front.
And he has his own Bible, so.
Yeah, the upside down one. Absolutely. I'm just saying.
No, he's got a Bible with dumb shit in it.
I realize that.
Yeah, but he held the Bible upside down for a photo op and didn't realize it.
I like what people call it. They changed it to the Necronomicon or the Darkhold for Marvel stuff. I thought that was hilarious. But, all right, Mo B, what's on your mind?
Hey, ladies, I know y'all listen. Oh, damn, I said, hey, ladies, like I'm about to do an AG segment right here. So, yeah, AG, I'm jacking your segment. Hey, ladies.
Have at it, sir.
Hey, ladies, I know y'all get tons of unsolicited advice from other Instagram, I guess, relationship advice givers who are single and making money off of your sadness and depression, but let me give you some actual real advice. If you want to, really be valued by a halfway decent dude, you got to find you some cheat codes to use. And let me tell you what your cheat codes are not. You showing your titties and your ass because you think some nigga with money gonna pay you. You basically coming to the picnic saying that you are the prize, that you are the table. These are things that will find you an occasional trick, an occasional simple ass nigga, or a nigga that's just gonna buy you like you're a prostitute. And trust me, if he's buying you like a prostitute, he's paying for a couple other bitches too. Yeah, but if you want some real advice, you got to find the core of a decent man's existence, and you have to cater to that shit. Now, ladies, I know y'all hearing that and thinking I'm asking you to cook or clean or do something. Fuck that. I ain't talking about doing all that simple ass basic shit that you probably should know how to do anyway. But what I'm trying to tell you is you've got to find you a cheat code like the woman I live with has found. She has found a cheat code, and I didn't realize it until today that this is subconsciously on my mind all the time. Go to my grandma's house, and she is best friends with my grandma. She engages in interesting conversation with my grandma, helps her clean up after the dinner stuff and everything. And I look at that and I go, you sneaky chick, you backdoored your way into my affection. Like, I already was feeling you, but like I never realized like how much of the little basic ass shit you done that stuck with me, because you basically said, I know that the two women in this house right now, other than the ones that came out of me, are the most important people in your life, your mom and your grandma. And I already know your mama is kind of a jerk to me. Fair enough. Can't win that battle. But you don't have to, because she found the cheat code. As long as my grandma like her, she's unfucking touchable. Unfucking touchable. Like literally, she could come home and just be emotionally and physically abusive to me right now. My grandma would never believe that shit. And as long as she's on her side, I got nothing. There's nothing I can do where I can just be like, you know what? I can't stand this trick. My grandma would look at me with all the disgust and disappointment in her heart, and I would just be like, "You're right, Grandma. You taught me better than that. I'm sorry. You're right. She got it."
And I did want to add, I don't know if it's to your pleasure or not, but you realize that even though your mom might not like her, your mom has to answer to your grandma.
Oh, exactly. That's the cheat. That is the ultimate cheat code.
So your mom is irrelevant.
Exactly. No matter how much my mom might side eye, say some slick shit behind somebody's back, or just do that overall just passive aggressive bullshit, she know she can't be but so loud as long as my grandma around.
Yes.
Because all that shit gets nipped in the butt. Like,
absolutely.
Just can't do nothing.
Don't you talk about my girl like that.
So I'm saying, ladies, if you really, and look, I'm not saying do this for the assholes. I'm not saying do this for the bitches that, ain't worth shit. And I mean, sometimes I ain't worth shit either. But like overall, like I'm decent. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's found a cheat code that didn't involve her like shaking her ass, Instagram modeling, I don't know, just being an overall bitch because she thinks she's the prize. None of that. She found a way that's just like, hey, as long as I am solid with the person that I know he cares the most about other than his kids, I'm untouchable. I'm fucking untouchable. And I'm powerless to it. Like, I noticed it today because I was just like, I was looking at her and I found myself just being like, man, I love the shit out of her. And I was just like, holy shit, this motherfucker is cheating. Is it
cheating? There was no rule book. Is it cheating? Or was it just smart?
See this look I'm giving you, AG?
I do. Because I do.
You know goddamn well it's cheating.
How's it cheating, bro? How's it cheating? Did you put a rule book out there? I wish this could be on the podcast.
Motherfucker.
Hey, it's a fair question. It's a fair question.
Look. Just because it's cheating don't mean it's against the rules. It's like the unwritten rules in baseball.
How is that unwritten?
Okay, it's unwritten because this new generation of woman don't know how to do it.
That has nothing. That means that your wife is just like that. That don't mean it's cheating.
It's not cheating, but we can acknowledge that she found a cheat code. Can we at least say it's a cheat code?
Oh, you can say it's a cheat code, but you said she out here cheating.
Then you're right. I revised my statement and say she out here and finding a cheat code. She found a cheat code.
Exactly.
And
as bad as we talk about women that don't put out any effort, she must be congratulated.
It's the ultimate cheat code because like ain't nothing I can do, AG.
Nothing. I mean, she could, like you said, she could treat you like a dog. Your grandma's never gonna. She'd be like,
never gonna believe it.
What you do?
Never gonna believe it.
Scared of him both with Konami. Up, down, down, left, right, left,
right.
So ladies, you can keep listening to these soulless Instagram bitches with their BBLs and just terrible soulless personalities and things. That's winning. But nah, you know what's winning? Doing basic ass shit and having some solid ass dude that loves you to death, and even when he wants to be mad at you, knowing he can't do shit about it. That is winning. What y'all are doing, what these other chicks ain't doing, that ain't winning. That ain't winning. What she's doing is winning because I can't do nothing. Nothing.
Nope.
Like if we'd have went over my grandma's house and I'd have been pissed the fuck off at her. Within 10 minutes it was over. I couldn't do nothing. Like I'm watching my grandma talk about old people that I know goddamn well she ain't interested in these old ass people. She's saying names of people that I don't even know these people. So I know goddamn well my wife don't know these people. And she's engaged in the story. And I'm just like, you don't even pay that much fucking attention to me when I talk.
But I like the part where your mom has to answer to her. So
can't do shit about it.
Your mom means nothing in this.
Can't. Even when my grandma dies, she can't do shit about it.
Grandma probably haunt her if she did.
Because the default is just gonna be, hey, look, grandma loved her though.
Ouch. Ouch. That hurt my chest.
hey, look, and you know what? She's asked to go to my grandma's house. She ain't never asked about going to dinner at my mom's house. She know the game. She know the game. She know the game.
Hey, as long as she knows the game, but as long as she's not cheating the game, I mean, what are we doing?
Baby. Hey. Know the game.
Out there hustling in these streets.
Got my girls helping my grandma do stuff. Hey, pick that up for great grandma. Do that. I'm just like, bitch. you brilliant woman, you
exactly.
brilliant woman, you. So yeah, man. So ladies, man, take my advice, man. Find you a guy, and then find what he values the most. And I ain't talking about his dick, because yes, guys value the dick. Guys value the ego. But if you can actually find that one thing that he loves and you can cater your maneuvers around that, you got the cheat code, man. You ain't got to do all this extra shit, man. Like, all this extra shit's for show and for social media. And, like, she ain't got to do no social media and show, and she got me. Like, she's absolutely got me. And that's what's on my mind, man. Cheat code. Goddamn cheat code. Right. Nicest woman in the world, man. My grandma's the nicest woman in the world, so I can't do nothing to disappoint her. If I went to my grandma, I was just like, you know what? I'm over this shit. I'm out. Leaving. She'd look at me and be like, and I'd be like, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Yeah, exactly. She just look at me. You're right. I'm tripping. Like, I gotta do better.
She wouldn't have to say no words.
I gotta do better. You're right.
I'm gonna go make it work.
Yep.
Thank you. What's on my mind? Healing, man. Healing's on my mind, man. These feet got to heal. I'm all for a week. I'm ready, man. I'm ready not to have to wrap these bitches up. I'm ready not to have to do stuff. Like, yeah, I'm just ready. I'm ready for my feet to get back. So, like I said last week, Take care of your shit. Not just your feet, just your body. Take care of it. Because it sucks when you got a body part not acting right, whether it's an arm or a leg or a foot or an eye or a finger or whatever.
An eye?
Yeah. Hey, man. You might get some raw shit in your eye and you're a pirate for a week. All I'm saying, take care of your body, mentally, physically, and all that. Because when you're missing something, it sucks. It sucks. I never valued how much putting on shoes were until last week. You know? So, with that being said, thank you for joining us on this episode of 5 Minute Warning. We are here every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until we feel like getting the fuck off. Hey, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us. 5minutewarning.com. Make sure you like, subscribe, wherever you get your podcast. And hey, if anything, we funny, but we be talking that real. 3 black men try to do it big. Hey, look, thank you, Moby. Thank you, AG. Thank you to those who are listening live. Thank you to those who we listen on the podcast. And thank you for all the comments as well. We will see you next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW Podcast, at Nugman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Nugman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.